Alright, today I want to see if I can go ahead and make a little tutorial on making some of the best breakfast foods. Easy to make, and what's great about them is you can make a dozen, 2 dozen, as many dozens of these as you want, and freeze them for up to 3 months. These are egg bites. You might have seen them, Jimmy Dean egg bites, in the supermarket. These are also called egg muffins. If you're looking for recipes, you can definitely find some. I found this recipe, and I want to share it with y'all. So basically, all you're going to need is a dozen eggs. The recipe I found actually was a 6-egg recipe, to which they use a quarter cup of Parmesan cheese in with the egg, and a quarter cup of heavy whipping cream for the base. Then anything after that is just going to be like toppings in the muffin pan here. So today we're going to do a ham, pepperoni, couple cheese blends. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Sometimes I'll do a spinach and a feta. So instead of this one, that cheese, I'll just do like a feta cheese with it. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, we got to go ahead, take out 12 eggs. And I'll go ahead and do that so you don't have to sit and watch. Alright, so here we got a dozen eggs all set now. So now we're going to go ahead, use a quarter cup of the shredded Parmesan and a quarter cup of the heavy whipping cream. I'll mix that together. And just for the record, I did catch myself. Remember, it's quarter cup for 6 eggs. We're making 12 eggs. We need a half cup of each of the cheese and the heavy cream here. Alright, so let's not forget that. So now we got that, we're going to go ahead and just mix that, whisk that up together. Alright, so once you go ahead and just walk that around for a while, get that nice and blended. It's going to be a solid yellow color. You're not really going to see any of the yolk flying around. You're not going to see any any of the outers. Nothing. It's all mixed nice well together, right? Alright, good stuff. So now we're going to go ahead and take care of what we're putting in today. Dice up. I'm going to dice it real nice and small bites, right? You don't want huge, big bites like this where it's going to... and if you're using something like pepperoni or depending on the sausage casings, you might want to peel the casings off of the meat you use. I already pre-peeled these for something else I was making. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and chop these up nice, dice, and then we're going to take this and dice it. We're going to put it in the pan, and let's do that first. And for the record, this is a half-pound ham steak, and back to what I was saying, like with the pepperoni, I already took the skin off that. I'm going to go ahead and take off that little layer skin around the ham, so that way, when you're chewing into it, you don't just get this big chunk, it's all connected to that. We're not going to have that. It's going to be all nice, solid, right? So we're going to take that skin off, I'm going to chop this up, and we're going to take it from there. It is very important that you pre-spray your pan. This is a non-stick pan anyway, but I do go ahead and spray it with a non-stick cooking spray just to make sure, because the worst part is if you're trying at the end, they're all stuck to the bottom. You don't want to have to deal with that. So make sure you spray your pan, butter it, whatever you gotta do, non-stick pan. Don't forget that step. But here we go. Get that all nice and diced. We'll do the same thing to the pepperoni, throw it in with our cheese, and then we'll start pouring egg. So I'm going to go ahead and do 8 of them ham and just 4 pepperoni. It's extra ham, actually. I don't usually put this much in the cups, but you can put as much as you want. I suggest filling the cups with whatever toppings you like. So these are going to go right to the top with the fillings, so the cheeses and the meats. And then once you pour the egg, you let it kind of settle in there slowly. You're going to have to pour it. And the thing about it, because you got all that Parmesan cheese in there, you're going to want to give it a quick stir. Right? Get all that cheese off the bottom. And then when you're pouring it, I won't be able to record it, but maybe I'll try. You got to mix it while you're pouring it, so that way the cheese is dispersed and you don't end up with a pile of cheese on the bottom of the bowl now. So let me see if I can get a little stand action when I go to pour that. For now, I gotta put the cheese in. Yeah, so it's about a tablespoon and a half to make sure to cover all the tops of the meat. It doesn't bring it quite to the top, but you know, pretty close. So let's go ahead and see if we can pour our egg in now. Trying to find a way to prop this up. I would really like to be able to show you what I mean about the whole. Let me just find a good spot for this real quick. There we go. All right. So we gotta get it mixing. And now I'm just gonna give it like, you know, while I'm pouring it, I'm mixing it, pushing that cheese out with it. Okay. Nope, that's our oven. Oh, we preheat the oven to between 365 and 380. I like it a little higher, but depending on how you like them to come out, I like them to be a little more on the brown side. I think when they're brown, starting to go golden brown on top, that's it. And you see the way I'm flicking it. I'm flicking this cheese out, and this is kind of difficult with this bowl. You might have a better mixing bowl with a pourer. That's great. I'm just using a standard glass bowl, being a derelict over here. And I'm just kind of pouring it toward the middle, trying to get the spread out toward the edges. But look at that. 12 eggs, and with the cream and the cheese in this, actually, is always perfect. It fills these cups right to the top. You shouldn't have any extra. Even if you filled these cups with the cheese and your ham and your toppings, you shouldn't really have any extra. So, see, it was really starting to fill them up now. See, yeah, I got a good pile of cheese here, even with the stirring, right? You gotta keep that going, keep that flowing, and you just kind of push it into the ones that ain't getting it. All right, we got a few more here I need to focus on. Okay, going for this one. Going for this one. A little more for this one. A little more for Santa Claus. A little more for Santa Claus. Okay, look at that. Boom. Not much cheese left. So now sink, soap, hot the water. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess here, not gonna lie. You can probably get yourself a paper towel. Just kind of go around, down. See, this one doesn't have much. So we're going to just kind of push it in there. Just skim across, skim across. I'm no novice to it, okay? This is my first video. I'm trying to share this with you because I love these bites so much. I literally every day have one of these out of the freezer with a hash brown. This is taking me a whole total of about 10 minutes at this point with this video, but by myself, I would have had these in the oven 4 or 5 minutes ago. So yeah, about 6 minutes to actually get prepped with when you have the ingredients. So now, you know, again, our oven's preheated to, I'm doing 375 today. You're going to watch these rise. You're going to see them start turning gold. And yeah, hopefully they come out like they always do. Perfect, right? So let's go ahead and pop these mamma jammas in the oven. Let's see what we got. So we're going to go ahead and set our timer for 20 minutes to start, and then after that we'll assess them. If they look a little undercooked, a little light, let's say, right? Because these are going to really puff up. very quickly, these puff up, and it might give you the idea that they're done, but they're definitely not. So you're going to start with 20 minutes, let's say, and we'll check in and see what we got after 20 minutes, okay? Ooh, look at those crazy things rise. Let's take a little peeky weeky. Ooh, those looking good. A lot of steam coming up off that, though, gotta admit. A lot of steam. But did you see those? Let's take another quick look. Whoa! Okay, that's enough. Alright, it's been 26 minutes. Whoa, look at those golden brown tops. Let's go ahead and take these out now. Because they're just starting to turn golden brown. Oh my goodness, would you look at those beautiful things here. Just take a look at those mamma jammas. Just starting to turn brown. Just goldening now, huh? So now that they're out, we just want to take a little spatula. You know, being able to start pressing in those sides. And if they're falling over like this, you just start pushing them in. But I'm going to start right here. We're going to get in the corner. And hopefully, this is how, let me just go ahead and do one of these again. Alright, because hopefully, I want to be able to show you just this little spatula right around the edges. See? Gonna go right around the sides, get spinning like that to all of them. See, like this one's starting to come apart a little bit. We're gonna get inside the best we can, really picking off the top first. And even though it's coming apart, I was able to save this one now. So we got it spinning. Alright, got some right out. Look at the sides. Looking nice how golden brown that is. And you just peel it down a little bit in the corner here so you can get your spatula in there. And just start going right around the sides, keeping it nice and intact. Some of them may come out better than others. Don't worry about it. Especially if it's your first time. Alright, I did forget the salt and pepper in case no one picked up on that. Salt and pepper would have been a really great ingredient to add. Unfortunately, I often forget it. Somewhere between cutting up the meats, the non-stick pans, you know, so I'm not perfect, but if you remember, add salt and pepper to yours. That's going to give it that extra, what it's supposed to have, I guess. Not even extra, just. So I don't want to have to waste all your time watching me pull these apart, but just look at what we got so far, huh? Coming out really good, really easy. Not too much work here. So I'm going to pause this. So just a quick look so you can see, like I went around with a spatula. Now they just come out real quick and easy. Just put them over to the side there. Look at that, they all came in, they stayed intact. Looks real good, it's nice, it's dense. Okay, so these are our ham and cheese, and these ones in the middle are pepperonis. See, they didn't really stick at all. So, alright, well, there you have it. That's how we're making these beautiful, delicious bites. I mean, I guess all that's left is just to see inside of one, I suppose, huh? Let's just take a look what we got here. Look at that. Alright, see, there wasn't much pepperoni in these. Could have added some more here. But just the cheese melt. Yeah, that looks bomb.com, right? So you get yourself an egg bite in the morning, throw on a hash brown with the French toast corn dog with the sausage, and you are in business, my friends. So that's a real easy breakfast. Now, like these, like I said, I'm going to take these, I'm going to put these in the Ziploc bags. I'll leave 3 of them out, 3 or 4 for a couple days, so I can just take them from the fridge. But after that, these go in the freezer, and up to 3 months, you know. It's real easy. You just take them out, you throw them in the air fryer, I usually heat them up for about 20-25 minutes, you know, maybe give or take, right? Just under 250 degrees, just under 250 on the air fryer, for about 20 minutes. From frozen, obviously fresh, you're going to do it for a lot less, and that's it. These are our egg bites, aka egg muffins, and they are a delicious breakfast item. Easy to make. Took about, I'd say, 10 minutes or less. This is a 15-minute video, so explaining things, pausing things, you know. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please go ahead and give the thumbs up. I don't really offer much content, but maybe I'll try if you liked this video. Thank you kindly, and have a great day.